Hi, this is Scott Shepard, photo media instructor at Lake Area Technical Institute, Watertown, South Dakota, and I also teach a course on social media marketing. And this is a tutorial that's designed to help you be a little bit smarter about how you make web posts. Now, this is good for my photography students, but it's also good for people who are using blogs for other reasons. What this is really all about is SEO, or search engine optimization. And specifically, I'm going to show you how you can tag a photo that you put on your blog so that it makes it more likely that someone can find your blog using Google and Yahoo and search engines like that. So first of all, I'm going to tell you that I'm using a website that I have called History Picture of the Day. I created it a year ago for a world history class I was teaching at Watertown High School. This is a WordPress.org blog, which is to say that this is a WordPress.com blog, which is to say that this is a free website for hosting blogs. You do have some limits on the free sites, but anyway, I wanted to show you this because there's a good chance you're hosting your blog on WordPress.com. And I want to start a new post. So the first thing I'm going to do is, actually I've already started a post. It's called Fallout Shelter Joy. I'm going to I'd saved the draft a little bit earlier. All I have right now is a title. And what I want to do is I want to put a photo into this of a picture that I took of some of my students several years ago, in fact 10 years ago, on a tour I took them under the halls of Watertown High School. I'm going to click on the media icon here. And there are actually three ways that you can put a picture into a blog, one of which is to drag from the computer. I've got this in a folder right here called APEH class. You can also put the picture in from a known URL. So if you found a photo that you want to put on your blog, you can do that. Now, for example, this photo is one that I've already posted to a site called SmugMug. There is a option once you put a photo up to get the link to the photo, and in this particular case I'm going to take the Medium link, go back to the blog, and I can paste that URL right here. Now the secret is that when I tab down, I need to make sure that I get a green check mark there. And what is the secret of putting a URL that refers to a photo? That URL has to end in .jpeg. It has to be part of what's the URL is when you find that photo. And I could also have uploaded this file to my media library. I'm not going to talk so much about how you do that, but I actually do have a way to include a picture from the media library. But I'm going to go back to this method because this is likely the way that you're going to do that. Now, assuming you know where the photo is, you can just drag it from the folder and drop it into that spot. Or you could click Select Folders and navigate through your file hierarchy that way. So I'm going to take this photo, I'm going to drop it here, and it uploaded it. Now, here comes the important part. The title of the photo is inherited from the title of the file, so it's APEH class. I'm just going to call this the same as the blog post, so I'm going to call it Fallout Shelter Joy, question mark. I can put in alternative text, and this is very important because the more text you put here, the more likely it is that Google will find it. So I'm going to put in Scott Shepard's advanced placement. Actually, I'm going to go back here and put in Watertown, South Dakota, advanced placement European history class. Tours the Fallout Shelter under Watertown High School. Now, I'm putting terms in here that might be terms that people would search for. Fallout Shelter, AP European History, Watertown High School, and my name. I'm going to skip the caption because that will try to put it right into the blog, and I'm actually going to write in the blog. And then the description, which is actually very similar to this. Although another thing that I could put into the description would be the names of the people here. So if I put Kelly, now I'm just going to put initials. But I would actually spell out all of those names. Now, the reason that I would put the names in the photo here is that search engines looking for these names might also encounter this photo. And finally, having done that, I'm going to insert this into the post. Now, if I look at the visual, here is what the picture looks like. None of the text that I typed in shows up here. So just so you understand that all of that text is embedded in that photo, and the more of that that you put into a photo, the more likely it's going to be found when you do a search. Now, in addition to that, another way to make your blog more findable by the search engines is to make sure that you write text. It'll find pictures based on the text that you have in the blog. So if I want it to be real manipulative, and specifically I want people to find this blog when they do a search for, let's say, Watertown and photographers, I would start the blog post by saying Watertown, South Dakota. I want to make sure that this is specific to South Dakota, not New York or the other places where there are Watertowns. Watertown, South Dakota, teacher and photographer, Scott Shepard. I know I'm being self-serving here, but I want to make sure that my name is included. Scott Shepard captures a moment of joy on one of his famous tours of the Watertown High School Fallout Shelter. And I could go on and write some more about this particular event. The more I write, the more I include here, the better. Now, here's another thing that's an important part of posting a blog. Now, this is not just for a picture. It could be a video that you embed, could just be text. But it's important that you have a category. I don't actually have a category that has to do with teaching. Put education down. I'm going to make sure that that's checked. And then right here under tags, I'm going to tag this. I'm going to tag it with Watertown High School, comma, separated, advanced placement, European history. You know, I could put in WHS class of 2002 because I know that these were members of that class. History, nuclear war, etc., etc. These tags are also embedded in the photo and help the search engines find your blog based on tags that people might be searching for. So I'm going to add that. All of those things now are part of the file, and I'm going to click Publish. Proofreader is telling me I need to do something with this, but I'm going to publish this, and there's the post. I just noticed a new little gizmo over to the side that shows details about this particular photo. And I'm going to close the sidebar, and there's my post right there. Anyway, that's how you put a photo into a blog on WordPress. And more than that, it's how you embed information to that picture that makes this particular post discoverable by Yahoo and Google and Bing and other search engines. Hope this helps.